We are all very happy here in the spiritual realms to see humanity's awakening process unfold just as divinely intended. Yes, that is precisely what is happening. Do not be disturbed by the worldwide political upheavals or ongoing conflicts. These are signs of your awakening, as more and more members of humanity express their dissatisfaction with the unacceptable systems of control in which governments and international corporations are and have been engaging all across the planet. These systems are no longer acceptable, and the damage and suffering that they have been causing for so long can no longer be hidden, denied, or tolerated. You have a saying, knowledge is power. Well, knowledge is spreading rapidly throughout humanity, and the power and control that the elite have held over humanity for so long is dissolving, as people across the planet reclaim theirs and demand that essential changes, which they will bring about, be put into effect. Change is required, and change is occurring that will lead to further change. The collective decision to awaken will not be stopped or reversed. In fact, it is accelerating. Humanity is on a magnificent roll, and you, the light workers and light bearers, have been extremely effective in getting it started. Ultimately, the awakening process is being driven by the human collective and guided by those in the spiritual realms who were chosen because of the special nature of their competences and interests to assist in this magnificent and brilliant program. What is happening, mostly beneath the level of your conscious awareness, is an intensification of the divine flame of love burning eternally within each of you. You are all experiencing an arising within you of intense memories of buried or denied experiences of suffering that you have undergone and which are being felt emotionally. As these powerful emotions arise, it is often almost impossible for you to identify the reason behind them. They just flow, confusing you as you wonder, what on earth is going on here? There truly is no need or requirement for you to identify their source. Just let them flow, as they will if you will allow them to, instead of attempting to shut them down as inappropriate, insane, or plain unwanted emotions that you could well do without, as you struggle with earning a living and paying your bills. Everyone on earth has issues that have been denied or repressed, leading to unacknowledged fear, anger, and resentment, and these feelings must be acknowledged and released. It can be quite painful, but after you release them, you will feel freer than you have ever felt, more at peace and able to deal with the exigencies with which human life presents you with an unaccustomed calm and equanimity. This is all an essential part of your awakening process. It is a releasing of all that is not in harmony with love, so that you can once again experience your true and eternal nature. Welcome these emotional upheavals in the certain knowledge that they will free you to return home. Think of them as a welcome reminder that humanity is most certainly in the process of awakening. Again, I would also like to remind you that here in the heavenly realms, we watch with awe and wonder at what you are doing. It is an enormous task that you have set yourselves, waking humanity, and you are proving yourselves to be well able for this crucial endeavor. Humanity is awakening. You each chose the personal and highly individual paths that you are following in order to help bring humanity to this moment and then nudge it into wakefulness. In the illusion, where it seems that you are separated individual beings, it is necessary for each human to find their own individual paths to awakening. And that is why there are so many of you channeling, having mystical experiences, or just following a spiritual path that feels right, but which leaves you wondering if maybe there is more that you could or should be doing. Wherever your path leads you, trust your intuition and follow it willingly, because you incarnated with this intent. Life in the illusion is very confusing. Before you incarnated, you were absolutely clear as to why you had chosen to do so, and you knew that you would have difficulty remembering your purpose once you arrived on Earth as physical beings. Now you are experiencing that, and doubts and anxieties arise about your worthiness, your competence, and your spiritual direction. Some of you are wondering if you should change your religious affiliations or disconnect from all religious affiliations. Others, who have grown up without religious affiliations, are wondering if perhaps they should be converting to some religious belief. Truly, it does not matter. You are all God's beloved children, making your way home to your natural state of being fully conscious in the divine presence that you have never left, even for a moment. The way that appeals to you, the way to which you are intuitively guided, is the way to go. Do not be persuaded by others, however well-meaning their intentions may be, to follow a path that does not resonate with you. If the path you are following does not feel right intuitively, as opposed to an egoic feeling that tells you that you are misguided, then change it. When on the right path for you, as you sit quietly at your inner altar attending to the divine flame burning there, you will feel comfort, contentment, and a sense of peace. However, when leading your daily lives, and particularly when interacting with others who have no sense of their spiritual essence, your egos will frequently attempt to unsettle you by raising doubts in your minds, by suggesting that your human lives are the real lives, and that your spiritual inclinations are just due to unwarranted fears, which suggest that it might be good insurance to be a bit religious or spiritual, just in case there really is life after death. Ignore your egos, because deep within yourselves, you know that you are eternal beings having a temporary physical experience. When you go within daily in meditation, reflection, contemplation, or just plain relaxation, remind yourselves that you know this. Ask for help from your beloved friends in the spiritual realms to strengthen your faith in God, your source, of whom you are eternally an essential and inseparable part. No one is alone, separate, or abandoned in a hostile environment, because everyone is forever at rest in Source, the divine home from which it is impossible ever to be separated. Constructing and maintaining the illusion has been exhausting work. At first it was intriguing, almost fun, but then very quickly it degenerated into an environment of anxiety, uncertainty, and fear. To continue experiencing life within it, you had to block or suppress those feelings and seek comfort and support in an intimate relationship with another seemingly lost soul. You now know that this does not work. Why? Because you are love. Love cannot be found outside yourself. It resides within you eternally and is only found when you unconditionally accept yourselves, because that is how you recognize yourselves as one with God. When you find yourselves, love, then you can embark on intimate relationships with others who have also found themselves, and delight in the awareness of your oneness real relationship provides. Love is. You don't get it from someone else. It is who you truly are. Therefore, relax in the joyful knowing that it cannot ever be taken away from you. You and love are one. Anything else is illusory, and that is an uplifting and inspiring realization. Hilarious update. The energies continue to amplify in their intensity. Many of you are taking time out to enjoy the wonders of the natural world, and this connection enables the experience of oneness with all that surrounds you. You know that there is a reason and purpose for your presence in this world, as you continue to bridge two converging realities. It is the gift you bring to your world. You have the strength within you to walk in a peaceful, aware, and conscious manner, knowing that all that happens in your world is in the flow of the divine purpose moving through you. You feel the excitement of creative potential and possibility as you enter a new phase in life, and old energies are cleared and lifted from you. The former perceptions and choices you have made now bring you greater growth, awareness, and expansion. This healing from within brings the recognition that you as a sovereign soul have the freedom to do and be whatever you want. Claim your right to reach for the ever-expanding heights. Claim your right to manifest your life from a higher level of being. Make that commitment to your own expansion and experience, and know that all you will ever need is given, and what is given must be shared with others in a way that is in harmony with your own personal life and rhythm. Feel the joy as life blossoms around you in full bloom. Feel the sense of renewal and regeneration, the rebirth taking place in your body, mind, and spirit, as you view the world you live in from a new wholeness and awareness of the oneness within you. Move forward with confidence, knowing the pieces of the puzzle of life in the physical now come together. As you focus on gathering together and tying up all the loose ends of your life, you perceive that the only limitations are those that you set upon yourself. You are master of all that takes place, and you become your own greatest ally in this lifetime. By removing the limitations as you move forward, you have full responsibility and control of your life and what direction you want it to go. This is freedom, the freedom to direct and choose every thought, every word, and action to lead you upon the path of greater expansion. No matter where you live or what is happening there, You are the one who has control over your own actions, reactions, and choices. No one else can make the choices for you. You alone hold that power. It is who creates the structure as you seek to manifest the potential that has awakened within you. Follow your inner guidance and direction with unwavering faith and determination as you move into the realm of infinite refinement of pure expression. The old structures are falling away as the new ones come into being through your individual and collective efforts. This calls for a renewed effort of dedication, focused energy, and a greater clarity of purpose. Spiritual concepts give you a greater understanding of the movement of the evolutionary path that is ever before you. There are ever greater levels and dimensions to traverse and master. This is what life on Earth tries to teach you, that your current obstacles and challenges are but stepping stones to the mastery of skills and talents that your soul wishes to experience, own, and embody. The key word here is experience, for in order to attain mastery in any area of spiritual understanding, one needs to actually be a part of it so that one can take that gained growth and understanding and apply it to the greater unification of one's diverse aspects of the divine self in totality. This is the truth of your evolvement into greater awareness. As you evolve, you bring balance, harmony, and peace within which brings healing, release, and a new wholeness to the unified aspects within your greater potential. You rise above mundane frustrations and transcend them as you comprehend the lessons they hold and ask for help in transforming yourself. You become a master who turns perceived weakness into strength by utilizing and directing the light that you are into a greater expression of your soul. For those of you still floundering, trying to find your direction, we recommend the total energy clearing exercise until equilibrium is regained. Know that within every experience and encounter or sorrow, integration of all of your aspects is taking place, and all is well, and everything is perfect. You are living now more and more on pranic energy. Greetings to you, one who serves here now to serve you and to take you to the next steps that are coming. There are many things that are happening now and many things that are coming. Spoken here earlier today, you know we always eavesdrop in your conversations, because it is not only that we participate in your conversations, but we encourage certain things to come out. Again, it is all part of the orchestration. You were speaking of diet and how important this is to everything. It certainly is very important, but we wish you to understand one thing. All of the consternation about what to eat and what not to eat and what to take into your body and what not to take into your body becomes a moot point. As you move up into the higher vibration, there will be no question for any of this. You will do exactly as you need to in the moment. Your body will speak to you. It is already speaking to you. Sometimes you listen, sometimes you do not listen. We want you to understand that is not as necessarily important at this time. It creates a dissonance within you. This is not healthy. So we would say to not eat everything in front of you, not to say it is not harmful, because some things certainly are. You must use your discernment about these things, but understand that as you move up in higher vibrations, much of this no longer matters. You will be exactly where you need to be and eating exactly what you need to eat. In fact, many of you will move into a position where you won't even want to eat anymore. It will be something that will be done for social purposes. Breaking bread and drinking wine, and these things will become a social gathering, not so much a need. You will learn to not live to eat, but eat to live. Eat to live will become more energetic. You live more and more on pranic energy, which someone spoke of earlier. All of this is in the process now. We will not say the future because it is the now, this moment. You are all moving in this direction whether you know it now or not. That is not to say, though, that if you have a certain craving for something, whether it is meat or something, do not move away from that or feel guilty about it. Just let it be, and as you let it be, it will be exactly what you need in the moment. Learn to trust what your body is telling you, more and more, okay? Ashira. I am Ashira. It is a pleasure to be with you, and to be a part of your conversation before 3E, the channeling took place. You are continuing to touch bases on many, many topics. We know that is a great orchestration for this group to move. We will be there, and we will bring all of our friends as well, to build that pillar of light in his home. We know that words will go out and more people will be attending, and as changes come day to day and changes erupt, that you will be in the right place for the newness that is coming as well. All of those things that you have been waiting for are happening. All of this, as concerned as you are about your own personal ascension, you will find yourself moving out of your own being. For as you rise in your vibration, you will have totally different thoughts and situations in your lives. You will no longer hold on to those things that you hold on to today. You will no longer hold on to concerns about what you eat or what you think, because the atmosphere will be changing. We leave you today with our love and our light. Namaste.